about you as an ambassador of Mexico? When you were there, did you have any direct dealings? I would assume you did with Peña Nieto.
Yes, President Peña Nieto.
And so President Peña Nieto, I read an article one time about El Chapo saying that, New York Times article, matter of fact, I think it was, that he got $100 million when El Chapo was doing what he was doing. How is he held accountable if that is verified that happened? What do you or what do we, is that a worry for America to say, why is the president of Mexico being paid $100 million by El Chapo, who we know you're talking about the $19 billion of drug trafficking back and forth, and it's not just cocaine, he's doing a lot of different drugs that you're dealing with. Does that concern you at all? And if yes, what are the repercussions to him for being held accountable for that?
Well, yes, it is of great concern because we know there is corruption. We know these drug groups buy a lot of officials. They threaten them and pay them. And it makes it very, very hard to go after these organizations in Mexico when that's happening. Now, I don't know anything about a particular bribe to the president except I saw that allegation. But we do know that money was flowing to officials. And so what this makes really important is that you have an effective and independent justice system that can investigate these things, bring people to trial. That has not been particularly the case in Mexico. Their justice system works slowly. There have not been big corruption cases that have been brought. That's one of the promises of the new president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, that he's going to really go after corruption. They've announced a few new cases of corruption. But what you really have to have are big, high-level officials being held accountable if there is indeed evidence they got payments from drug groups or from others for public contracts or other things.